Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's an extra welcome. Welcome back to some more Holland Oats here in Europa Universalis 5. Let's get everything out of the way here. Hello, me. Hey, right back at you, buddy. All right. What do we got going on here? Dun, da, da. Hey, Mauricio, what's up, what's up? More ham trying to appease his incompetent elites time. Yeah, isn't that the truth? Doesn't it seem like that? Doesn't it seem like I have some incompetent lords, or as we'll call them, Adele, in this run? Absolutely. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hey, Just Ed Harris, what's up, what's up? Hello, ham and chat. I'm just sitting down to enjoy dinner tonight. Very nice. Rice with vegetable stir fry and chicken thighs. Hopefully it's good. That sounds good. Just the phrase stir fry just sounds so good. So good. Very good. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So let's get this on the road here. Hey, there's the music. Well, music. I'm glad you stayed pretty much silent the whole time I had my starting screen up. There's a reason why I have you on. Anyway. So we had a pretty good episode earlier today. Hey, Outer Signal, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? Good to see you as always, my friend. Yeah, we had another interesting first episode. We got attacked by England again. We were able to hold them off. We had to give up our subject over here. We had two subjects over here at one point, and now they're gone. We didn't have to transfer them to England, so that's good. But we did have to free them, so we didn't lose anything over here. We annexed Zealand because we got to just start doing that if we're gonna get to the 28 locations we need to form the Netherlands. But interestingly, we're now allies with England. We got an alliance with them, so that's good. So we might have to take on France at some point. So now we are building up our standing army. We're building up our navy, and we're finally getting some more modern ships. Yeah, we still got our one little guy there, but we're starting to get these early carracks here. So that's good. Let's go, my brother. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, let's clear up what we got going on up here. Now we're taking on inflation. Because we want to build some stuff, and then we'll bring it back down. We're up to 1.77% right now. Okay, we can cut the diplomatic spending down for sure. There we go. Cost of court, you know. We really do. Oh wait, what am I? I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, we don't need this. Now I forget where it was. Yeah, let's get that back. All right. No, stability. Stability is what I was looking at. We want to get stability up. So get it to 0.25. All right. Let's see. We got an Alanda going. So we've got two ships going. In terms of RGOs, I mean, we've pretty much maxed out most of our RGOs. Oh, that doesn't belong to us. The sturdy grains, we got the livestock, pretty much the fish. We could build fish. It's not too profitable. But how are we on iron? This morning we were working quite a bit on iron. Yeah, iron is still expensive, and we're importing some of it, so we really do want to work on that. But we also had a pretty bad price of coal. Coal is down. Okay, good. So now we really just need some iron. And so we're really building up here. So our bog iron smelter. This, though, it takes longer for them to hire up. So we're getting 60 promotion there and only 22 there. So we're gonna try to do a bog iron smelter. Oh, we're maxed out. That's what happened. That'll do it, pig. That'll do it. So we can do more here. We can also build one here in Amsterdam. $43. All right, let's build one. And then we want to start building up the military here. So we now have our 2 horsey guys on either side. We would like to get another men-at-arms and possibly some of our cannons here. We do have to build up manpower, though, so we got to wait on that. All right, I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to unpause. Away we go. We'd also just generally use more trade capacity. That's 17. Hey, Maximilian, hello, hello. My face when Algeria might meet USA on the World Cup. Yeah, we already had that once. Remember back in 2010, we were in the same group together. Boy, that was an awkward game. But yeah, it might happen again. Might happen again. We shall see. The only saving grace I had... who are you supporting? As of right now, I'm rooting for a tie. The thing that helped me in 2010 was that the US and Algeria met in the 3rd game of the group stage. And by that point, Algeria was already out. The US needed a result to move on. So it didn't matter if Algeria won or not. And that was a saving grace right there, because I did not have to have true split allegiances there. So if we meet in the knockout phases, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll root for a tie. Is a tough one. What also kind of sucks is that that USA Algeria game, if you remember, we needed a result in order to move on, and that was the game where there was like a last-minute goal by Landon Donovan to win the game for the US, and the US moved on. So it's gone down as like a legendary game for the US. I'm always like, okay. All right, so now how much yeah, we got 5 manpower, but we're building up manpower. So I'd like to get one of these guys. These guys take 8 manpower. How many more? We need more armories, actually. I mean, added to the many things we need. Although at the same time... Alright, let's build... I wonder why we can't build any... I wonder why we can't build a second one in Den Haag. Well, we'll build one, another one in Horn. I'm surprised there are not more calls to boycott the World Cup, but who am I kidding? I can't see myself not watching it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, we saw this during the Russia World Cup. There were calls for boycott. We saw this during the last one in Qatar. That's the problem, is that... Oh, yeah, let's do military for this guy. FIFA knows what they got. FIFA knows what they got. They know we're all going to watch it in the end. And that's the unfortunate part of it. I'm trying to predict the World Cup winner. I successfully predicted 2020. And Argentina 2022 winning serious money. I have the Netherlands for the 2024 who reached the semis. Oh, interesting. Oh, whew, I forgot we needed to keep this amount of money here. Yeah, I haven't actually sat down, and now that we have everything figured out, I haven't sat down to actually map out the path. We got some cavalrymen. Excellent. I'll be interested to see when I finally look at it, see what we got. All right, so we can upgrade these guys for 62. Let's do it. Cavalrymen. Very nice. Who are you thinking for... Oh, for this World Cup. Yeah. Oh, wait. There's been a little bit of chat. Once people get used to injustices, bit by bit, more and more is allowed, sadly. Yeah. Well, I think the problem, too, is that, like, the World Cup is the World Cup. I think that is, you know, that's something that would be a hard thing for people to, like, be like, nope, we're not watching that. I mean, I'll admit myself, I'm kind of at, like, pisses me off, but it would be hard to not watch it. But at the same time, there's been so many World Cups now in problematic places that, you know. This time I'm between Brazil and Portugal. I am so freaking puzzled right now. France is also strong, but I don't see them winning. Predicting the brackets is also very hard with 48 now. I know. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I hate to sound like an old crotchety man who's like, back in my day. But man, the 32 team format was just so nice. It was so clean and just made sense. The whole like third place wild card team thing. I mean, it's one of those things where if the US or Algeria end up getting through on one, which I think Algeria might need, I don't know. I'll be so happy for it, but at the same time, I am kind of like, it was such a nice format, the 32 team format. If the World Cup is as scripted as it seems, Portugal wins so that the Messi-Ronaldo debate gets more juice. I don't know. No offense to anybody from Portugal on my stream. It's just something I feel like I am never going to see Portugal win a World Cup. And I don't mean that as shade. It's just that there's been better generations of Portugal in my lifetime, and they didn't make it. If anybody remembers going into the 2022 World Cup, that generation of Portugal was called the Golden Generation of Portugal. And in their opening game, they lost 3-2 to the United States. And at halftime, it was 3-0 US. Or maybe it was 3-1. We scored 3 in the first half. No, I don't care about CR7. I just think Portugal has an amazing team with top players in the EPL and other major leagues. Yeah, but they've had that before. I don't get it. Honestly, I feel like, too, no shade to Cristiano Ronaldo, but he's old now. I mean, people forget time comes for us all. It doesn't matter how great you are, you know? Eventually time hits you. And I feel like Cristiano Ronaldo takes too much air on that team. And the World Cup is really a tournament for younger people. Unless you could be older and be a role player, but that's not what Ronaldo's going to be on that team. I do kind of feel like that's going to be to their detriment. As a United fan, would love to see Bruno win. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes, man, he's so good. I would like to see him win too. I just don't think he's going to, unfortunately. Oh wait, yeah. Instead of this, let's keep upgrading. Oh wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? I just killed. I was doing this without thinking. Yeah, I take 16. Okay. Now I put myself into a problem here. Our decision to start favoring the Army over the Navy has led to a crop of promising young naval officers to retire from service. They claim that there are not as many opportunities for advancement as there used to be. Aw, come on, people. Just give me a chance here. Oh, man, what was I doing? What was I doing? All right, let's pause for a second here. I think England are professional losers. France is not yet a team. Brazil, I lean towards, has too many stars. Yeah, I don't know about Brazil. I don't think they've recovered yet. Glory, glory, Man United. The only way for Algeria to advance is finishing third. I don't think it's the only way. See, the thing is, for Algeria to finish second, it's going to come down to the Algeria-Austria game, which is going to be massive. If anybody knows the history of Algeria-Austria, the Algeria-Austria-Germany history of the World Cup, I do think, though, Algeria has a very good shot at getting a result against Austria. Not a guaranteed one. Austria is very strong. I think that's going to be a very tight game. Whoever wins that is going to get second. But I do kind of feel like whoever doesn't get a result, they very well might get the third place qualification. Both Argentina and Austria are on top form and won't be kind to you. Jordan is decent for an Asian team, but I think you should beat them, thus third. By the way, do you know your history? Oh, Maximilian, there you go. You were talking about it. Yeah. Oh, yes, I know it very well. I don't remember at what tournament, but Algeria, yeah, was about to go through. West Germany, Austria tied the final game. Yep, back then it was not played simultaneously. The reason why the third game is played simultaneously is because of Algeria, Austria, and Germany. Then both can go through. Not always the best teams that win, though. Most cohesive, luckiest, best form at the right time. Yeah. And then send Algeria home. Lo and behold, this is what happened. Yeah, and now we have final matches. Oh yes, I know very well. That tournament was I forget. It was 82 or 86. Might have been 86. I think it was the 1986 tournament. It was 80 something. Well, there were only 2 tournaments in the 80s, so. All right. I've really messed up my manpower here. Oh, 86 Mexico. See, I feel like it wasn't 86. Yeah, I forgot. 86 was Mexico. Maybe it was 82? No, it was 82. It wouldn't have been in my... I don't think it was in my lifetime. Yeah, it was 82, Spain. Yeah. There you go. Just Googled it. Yeah. See, I knew it was the 80s. But when you said... I forgot Mexico was 86. When you said Mexico 86, I was like, no, it wasn't that tournament. All right, we need... remind me again, how much manpower do we generate? Man, I messed this up. I should not have upgraded all those. I forgot about the increase in manpower. Of course, I can't downgrade them. So they take 16 each. And what does a single armory get me again? 10. Ugh. God, that was stupid. I should have only done 2 of them. Alright. Well, actually, okay, we're kind of fine. We have a lot of reinforcing right now. Yeah, I really did this very wrong. Okay. Well, let's wait a moment. Hey, DJ Coolmaster. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Welcome in. All right. So the armory in Horn. Building 2 more armories. I like to portray myself as Homo Universalis. I have deep knowledge of most things. Politics, sociology, history, big love, national law, theology, economics, and most team sports. Also some music too, but I can't play myself. I'm ashamed to put that on the list. Oh, interesting, okay. I'm good, just continued my save in E5. Oh, very nice. Who are you playing with? Ooh, okay. We need to back this up now. Our inflation is getting a little too high for my liking. So we'll go down to this so that we can start bringing it down a little bit. Oh, I forgot we got a loan to pay. Damn. I kind of feel like I gotta get rid of one of these cavalrymen. Oh, actually, no. This is gonna go down a little bit. Oh, did I just say they discovered our agent? Okay. Yes, let's create a Casus Belli. Excommunicate ruler, show superiority. So the conquer cost goes down, and the subjugate cost for the attacker goes down. So I think we'll do this. What are the... Oh, we can't. Oh, what am I talking about? Yeah. He hasn't been excommunicated. Alright, let's pause for a second here. Bodanica. It's one location nation in Greece. Oh, nice. About a century into the save. I have 6 vassals, including the Ottomans. Very nice, very nice. Well done, well done. Sounds like you have a good run going there. In-game inflation is not realistic anyway. Yeah, not really. And it's easy to bring back down, though it does increase the cost of everything. So it's not something I want to get. We're at 7%. I don't want to start getting to like 10% and start paying 10% more for everything. All right. Yeah, I don't want any of the rest of these. I wonder, can we ask that a ruler get excommunicated? I forget if that's something we can do. Oh, one moment. Gotta take some medicine here. All right. I don't think so. I don't think it is. So in terms of the Casus Belli, damn. I want to go after these guys, but none of these things are going to help. Yeah, like for the rest of these, the conquering cost is going to be outrageous. But we can't do this one. And yeah, and the cost here is too high. What else could we do on them? Corrupt officials. Let's see. Get a new corrupt officials. What would that do for us here? Hmm. So they'll have low stability. This will have a cost to us, though. Yeah, maybe we'll do the sabotage reputation for now, because we're not going to be able... Oh, yeah, no. It's just, God, I feel like there's not much we can do here. And the Cassis belly cost here. It's going to cost us 67 if we did it. Alright, we're going to have to hold off for now. So yeah, I logged into YouTube, start watching team reviews and replays, but FIFA no longer does that. They stopped doing it for 2022, and for 2018, they only did a minute-long lazy review. Yeah, that sucks. Used to make 10+ minute review for all the teams back in 2014. Yeah, I know. Used to put a lot more into it. Now they know you're going to watch regardless. Fun fact, so in Group C, there are 4 teams: Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. I would probably be betting money on Brazil, so I will want them to win. Eternal gratitude, the small nation of liberated slaves of Haiti, for helping Greeks with their independence war in 1821. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, probably going to play some CK3 later. The new beta patch has been great. Ah, man, I keep forgetting. I haven't tried it yet. I've been saying it for a couple streams now. Like, oh my god, I gotta try the beta patch. And I keep forgetting to. So I'll also want Haiti to win. And finally, I have Scottish friends, so I can't go against them much. I will also want Scotland to get a win. So I'll be hoping Morocco to go 0-3. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough group for me, to be honest with you. I do like Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland, of course. I had a nice time in Scotland and got some Scottish friends now. I want Scotland to do well. But, you know, Haiti being a North American team, Morocco being an African team and a North African team, I gotta root for them. I'll be hoping for Brazil to go 0-3 in that group. That is not going to happen. Alright, how are we doing on maritime presence? We're moving up. Damn, I am going to have to do something about this. I hate it, but I'm going to have to disband one of these units. Oh man, I really messed that up. Oof, okay. Martha von Montfort Feldrick has reached the age of 16. She's our ruler's first cousin. Wonderful, fine. Alright. Let me find what I need in this mess of buttons. Yeah. So we'll take one of them out of here. $16 here, 16 there. Ugh. So our 2 cavalrymen here. Yeah, see, the maintenance is 14. It's the reinforce and repair. Let's wait a little bit. Let's see if maybe we can fix that up. I don't want to disband them. I am gutted. Greece and Italy did not make it. Oh, Italy. Oh, oh, Italy. I know. That is crazy to me. 3 straight World Cups. 3 straight World Cups. That is tough. Never in a million years would anybody have ever bet on that. I've noticed your wee ones have left your Scotland bear alone. Yeah, I figured they have stolen him away by now. Well, I bought 2 of them. So my daughter has Scotland bear on her bed. This is my son's Scotland bear. See, I bought them Scotland bear, and then I got them also each a little Loch Ness monster that has on the foot Nessie. So they got them 2 Nessies. My son really loves Nessie. So he took Nessie and just kind of left that bear. My daughter, I don't think hasn't really touched Nessie, but loves that bear. So I really should have just bought 1 of each. So really, it's my son who kind of abandoned Scotland bear, but abandoned Scotland bear because he loves Nessie, which I want to call him Messy, a Loch Ness Messy. All right, we're getting another armory going, although, yeah, it does need to hire up. So we'll see what we get then. I'm leaning towards Brazil because I'm trusting in Ancelotti a lot. I think he is the best manager ever. Only Sir Alex Ferguson could maybe compare to him. But yeah, this is true. I would agree with that. I just don't know if they have... It's such a crazy thing to say, but I don't know if they have it. I don't know if they have it. I mean, it's Brazil, so it is kind of like, maybe I will be eating these words by the end of the tournament, but there's just something watching them play that I'm like, this is still not Brazil. Several members of the Adel have come before Duke Jan II von Avesnes with a proposal. Desperate for more lands and titles, they look with envy towards the Gistolashkin, who own considerable land. They ask that we transfer church land to them in return for a large cash contribution to the Duchy of Holland's efforts. Of course, in the long term, we would lose out on tax revenues from church lands in return for this short-term boost in revenue. Yeah, we can afford to lose 20% satisfaction with the Gistolashkin. We'll do that. See, the thing is, I think one positive thing Brazil has on their side is that they're leaving Neymar at home. I think Neymar really hurt that team in the long run. I am not big on Neymar. And I think that overall he was more damaging to the team during his time with Brazil. So it'll be a new chapter of Brazil without him there. Nessie comes from Loch Ness. Yeah, no, the Loch Ness monster. So yeah. Pep Guardiola does not make my top 5 managers. Oh, I mean, look, man, I do hate Pep Guardiola. I really do. I am with you on that. I do not like the guy. Objectively, though, he has proven to be one of the top managers of all time. As much as it pains me to say it, but he is, though. In an effort to bind their family to Van Avesnes, Capetian Arno von Brockhorst has proposed that he should marry Margarita von Avesnes. Okay. Who is she again? Oh, my second cousin? Yeah, sure, go for it. I'd like to get a road going from here. Oh, we can do it. So the next month we can do it. It'll get proximity up a... Well, it won't, though, because we're doing proximity through the sea. Yeah, we should get more ships going. Although we could use... Still don't have good iron. Oh, we got the price down now. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this is coal. I thought I typed in iron. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Do 2 more of that. And then what did we need for those ships? Early Carrick. Yeah, we can do another one. Oh, you know, we were also going... Let's take a look at the formation here. Because... Yeah, these light ships have a higher initiative. So I want the Carracks in the middle. The galley. Okay, there we go. We're actually pretty good here, but I would like to have more. So we'll do another early Carrack. Do 3 more of them, actually. Alright, there we go. Let's build 3 more of those. We'll get a 10 stack there. I used to love Neymar when he was young, and I'm very glad he's staying home, and I hope Ronaldo also stays home, or at least warms the bench. Well, Neymar isn't getting picked for the team, so he is staying home. I feel like they are going to pick Ronaldo, though. Okay, objectively, he's still behind Carlo. Yeah, Jose and Sir Alex. This is true. That is true. Actually, is he behind? I don't know. Is he behind Mourinho at this point? Definitely Sir Alex and Carlo Ancelotti, but... Would he be behind Jose Mourinho? And maybe Man United's Busby and Liverpool's Paisley. Yeah, maybe. Fradiola, 4 to 6 is valid. Yeah, I would take him at number 4 to 6. I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. Yeah, God, this sucks. I'm gonna have to get rid of... two of these cavalrymen. God, I was so stupid. Well, let's take the ones that aren't hired up. We'll keep the one that is. And then we're gonna disband these guys. There we go. All right, so we will wait for our manpower to go all the way back up. And then we'll fix the dumb debacle I created. Give Jose the same budget and he whips him. Subjectively, I agree with that. Objectively, I also might agree with that. I mean, I do love Jose Mourinho much more than I would Pep Guardiola. I mean, I am a Chelsea fan after all, so... It is true, though, that Pep Guardiola, yeah, I mean, he never coached a difficult team, right? He never brought a team like Porto to the Champions League finals, so... There you go. It is said that every other performer, artist, and thief in the capitals of our rivals is really an informant for Duke Jan II von Avesnes, with a keen personal interest in the comings and goings of just about anyone with any influence. Our Duke often sees opportunities long before our chief of espionage does. Lately, the contacts of Duke Jan II von Avesnes have indicated that there are openings we might be able to use in countries of interest. This would require us to open the state coffers a bit, however. Oh, we gained 40 spy network there. We can afford it. Or we gain 5 prestige. You know, our problem here isn't that we don't have enough spy network. Like, if we wanted to create a Casus Belli, we have what we need. Like, how much? We have 35 espionage. Yeah. So that's not really our problem. But considering our prestige, we actually could use a little bit. So we'll take that. Jose beat Real Madrid with Benfica. Yeah, exactly, right. There you go. Bald fraud. I mean, that's the thing about Pep Guardiola is that, like, also before Man City, he never stayed at a team for more than 3 years. So he didn't really build a team. He just, like, took a bunch of money, had like top players, and then won. And like one of those teams was Bayern Munich, and so like what he won the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich. But what he did at Manchester City definitely is a big deal. But he also had the backing of an entire oil country's GDP behind him. So there is that. There is that. Many people could do much if they had an entire oil country's GDP behind them. You cannot deny that Pep did wonders on Barca, etc. But I consider his Bayern tenure a failure and his City tenure as unfair. That team has broken 115 financial fair play rules. Excellent point as well, actually. They broke pretty much every financial rule in the book. They've been running a deficit since forever. This guy's playing Football Manager. Takeover cheats. Yep. Totally agreed on that one. And it's true, right? Like, that's the problem, is that a club like that, they can run a deficit forever because the owners don't care. It's insane. It's insane, to be honest. All right, look at our tax base. We're finally above 100 here. Let's take a look at what we can make here. Let's work on our budget a little bit. Don't need fine cloth. How are we doing with, like, tools? Are we importing any? Oh, we are importing a lot of tools. Okay. Oh, and what's going on here? The Spinners Guild. Well, why don't you guys just use that? Yeah, wool kind of sucks in our market. We could build up in rural areas. Now, how do we have so much fiber crops? Is this all imports? Oh, no. Yeah, because we have people in our market. Okay. So that'll get fixed up. We could use some more wool, though. We got a situation going on here. Wait, I thought we were finally good on iron. No? Okay, I guess that's what we're building. Trade expansion has led to growing desire among our merchants to start new trade ventures outside our borders. So we get a rush of merchants, burgers trade capacity, or extra benefits from merchants, trade advantage. Let's take the trade advantage. Yeah, so if we build more of the bog iron smelter here, get a much higher promotion rate. All right, there we go. So that'll max out our iron here. And now, we've unlocked the slave center. He's one of the best of all time, no doubt, but fun to take shots. You know, this is true. I also have a little bit of an axe to grind with Pep Guardiola when he was managing. Actually, I think it was Bayern Munich. He did the MLS All-Star game, and he lost, and he lost, and he refused to shake the hand of the manager of the MLS All-Stars because he was so pissy. I was like, that is such, like, I lost so much respect for him on that day, and kind of, I mean, I already kind of didn't like him, and I actively hate him for that. Like, you feel like you are too good to lose to the MLS All-Stars, and you do, and then you do something petty, like you don't shake the manager's hand. It was so disgusting, too. Like, the MLS All-Stars manager came up to, like, shake his hand, and he walked away, like, yelling something, and then the assistant managers, like, got in the way, and were like, no, no, no. As if, like, how dare you? How dare you, the manager of the other team, go to shake his hand at the end of the game? Like, get the hell out of here. Ugh. You know what? No, just bringing it up again. You know what, Max? Put him farther down your list. I go back on that. Put him further down. Sub 10. Sub 10. All right, we have our 10 stack of Navy. I'm glad they are getting relegated. Their lawyers can try to push it 2 years from now, maybe 4 years. Wait, what? It's happening. Wait. What? Prepare for English. Cassiopoli City is washed. Wait. Did I miss a ruling of some kind? I'm looking this up right now. Yeah, they're facing automatic relegation, but nothing's been official yet, right? I would have been surprised if I had missed that. From the highest noble to the lowest peasant, people believe that the veneration of relics allows the supplicant to reduce their time in purgatory. However, a treatise opposing this practice has been found in North Holland, nailed to the door of one of our churches, which has a very substantial relic collection. Is there any truth to this treatise's complaints, or are they merely the words of naysayers and heretics seeking to harm the unity of the Catholic Church, our one true path to salvation? I'm not going into debt over this. But we just bought a vial of the milk of the Virgin Mary. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not going into debt over that, though. Alright, we'll get more bog iron smelter. Alright, so we got a 10 stack of Navy here. Generates 1.3 maritime presence. I'll have to look up the goods. Alright. Light ships, galleys. Now, oh yeah, now we don't have any transport ships in there, though. So we do need some transport ships at some point. Let's see here. What is our overall? The decision was to be taken on Easter, but will probably be delayed to summer. Yeah, there's a part of me, it kind of feels like they're never going to do anything substantial to them. because of the money. And also just like the money that Man City generates for the league. I mean, they should, don't get me wrong, they should be relegated. I just don't believe the FA is going to do it. Let's be clear here. Bayern should have no problem beating the MLS All-Stars. But this is why I love football. It's a 90-minute game, not a sport. Even Tanzania All-Stars can potentially beat Bayern. Yeah. Disgusting behavior if he did what he said. Yeah. Yeah. Now, he says, oh, he was upset that there was a hard tackle in the game. And for them, it's an exhibition game. But it's also an exhibition game for the MLS All-Stars. It also wasn't that hard of a tackle. But he didn't seem to get upset about this until it was clear he was going to be losing. So, yeah. And yeah, they should beat the MLS All-Stars. That's why he was so pissy about it. Sikovan Louvren in the Duchy of Guelders has announced their marriage to somebody. Okay. It's going to be a while as we build this up, which is fine. We still have a decent amount of people. We've got 1 unit each there. Actually, to be honest, we could probably... Yeah, it would only be 8 more manpower, so we'll actually upgrade this guy. Ah, come on. Wait, what? Why? Why? Well, oh yeah, so they're gonna... This guy's gonna upgrade to 400, so we'll lose... We'll have negative 27 until they get to 400. See, that's the mistake I did before. And then it'll start going back up again. I love to diss on the MLS, but they need to be respected. All players should, especially if they beat such a giant. Yeah, Olympiacos does not have very good record against Bayern. Yeah, I mean, any team... the thing I hate is when, like, a big team... If a big team is playing a small team... And this is not just with MLS. I mean this, like, across the board. In the Champions League, in the World Cup. When a big team beats a small team... And people say, see, they're just not at that... They're just not at the level. But if the small team beats the big team... Well, it's because, you know, the big team didn't really care about this game. Or... Oh, but they were lucky. You know, the big team just wasn't playing well enough that day. As if, like, you can't give any credit to the smaller team. It's one of those things that pisses me off in sports. Hey, Jabba, what's up, what's up? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. Welcome back, welcome back. How was the rest of your day? I hope you went and got some new sushi today. I feel bad for you. I know what that's like when you're waiting for something and then it gets messed up. I hope you treated yourself to some new sushi today. You did good. Good. It makes me happy. You deserve it. After my walk, I went to get some more. Nice. Good for you, man. Good for you. See, treat yourself. God. I guess I could kind of just wait until we get 67 stability and go for this. Oh, wait. Holy Roman Empire prevents wars without any casus belli. Oh, we can't do this anyway. Oh, and we have good relations. Let's send an insult. Oh. Since our advisor started influencing the trade developments in Holland, Internal trade has been strengthened at the cost of curtailed imports and decreased state regulation. While the advisor's decisions to improve infrastructure have been appreciated, recent suggestions have caused many influential people to question their philosophy. Detractors argue that the Duke is taking their advisor's advice too readily, and that we should look to mutually beneficial deals with other nations rather than seeking to dominate every area of trade. Well, I don't want to lose prestige. Well, the problem is we'd have to start paying for a little bit of more cost of court in order to get this up. So actually, I will take the prestige. All right. We are at the hour mark, though, so we do have to take a quick 90-second break. Pay homage to our loving gods of ads so that we don't get hit by ads during gameplay. So 90 seconds. And we will be right back. All right, and we're back, and we're back, and we're back. All right, all right. 6 games, 6 losses for us. Latest game was respectable. 3-2 though. Ooh. And that was the 2020 Champions League winning Bayern. Okay, okay. Oof, that's tough though. That's a tough stretch. 6 games, 6 losses. It's like that sometimes, right? It's like that. Oh, and we got the Twitch bot. Hello, Twitch bot. Goodbye, Twitch bot. All right. Let's continue. How's Brabant here? Yeah, they're much stronger. These guys we can take. Damn Casus Belli, man. Just pisses me off. Wait, we lack 20... Oh, we only have 18 now. Wait, I thought we had like 34. What happened here? All right, yeah, let's send them an insult. It'll give them a casus belli on us. If they want to take it, I'll be very happy for it. Fun fact about Olympiacos and why it's the biggest club in the entire world. Olympic Association of Friends of Sports of Peru is a multi-sport club. Not only it dominates all sports domestically, but competes in top level of European competitions. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's what's interesting about a lot of the European football clubs, that they're actually true, like, sports clubs. They have, like, basketball teams and stuff like that. Here, it's, I guess the closest we have to that is that we have a lot of owners of other American sports teams owning our soccer teams. All right, let's see what we have going on here. We're still building more bog iron smelters here. Heavy cavalrymen, yeah. We could definitely use some more armories, I guess. That's one thing we've seen here. So let's do one more, and then we have one more after that. I wish CK3's patch was further along. I quite liked it. Yeah, somebody mentioned it earlier. I forgot to check it out. I still have to check it out. I keep hearing how good it is, though. Olympiacos has 21 major European trophies, 1 Balkan Cup and 1 Intercontinental Cup. Nice. That's in football, basketball, volleyball, water polo, wrestling, and table tennis. Oh, very cool. That's cool. They're also the only European team that have won 2 UEFA trophies in a single season, winning both Conference League and the Youth Champions League in 2024. Ah. Well, hold on, though. I mean, you also had the UEFA Super Cup. Has nobody won the Super Cup and then one of the other tournaments? Waiting on Victory CK3 now, impatiently, I might add. Yeah, but every dev diary that comes out, the Victoria 3 one just seems so cool. I cannot wait for this next update in Victoria 3. The new naval combat system is just going to be wonderful. All right, we only have about 5 years left. And then we start the Age of Discovery. Look at that. That's lame. The UEFA Super Cup. Yeah. I mean, it's true. Nobody really cares about the UEFA Super Cup. Nobody cares about the UEFA Super Cup until you win the UEFA Super Cup. And then you only care about it for about 2 weeks. Makes you realize how much time you miss playing EU4. Yeah. See, I never really did EU4 all that much. I bought it like on a sale like very shortly before EU5 was announced, and I was like, I should learn this game. And then by the time EU5 was announced, I was like, I'll wait now until EU5. So I never really did EU4 all that much. The silhouette of our capital has not been as full of cranes, half-built towers, and monuments in generations. The rule of Duke Jan II von Avesnes has been characterized by an ever-increasing number of building projects, both in Amsterdam and in other parts of our duchy. The increasing number of people employed in planning and erecting great buildings to the taste of our Duke has led to the development of a new and distinct architectural style. The demand for the great architects and builders of the Amsterdam School is increasing internationally, and some foreign cities can now compete with us in our own style. Ooh. Ooh. We get a little bit of local monthly development in Amsterdam for this massive cost. No, thank you. We get 10 prestige and get some opinion of stuff. Yeah, we'll do that. We were also amongst top 10 by registered members. Wait, what does that mean? Alright, we can take a diplomatic action. See, I would really like to take them too because we get this wool over here. Wool and fiber crops. I want that wool. Our market... Well, I guess actually that wool is... No, yeah, the wool is not in our market. Yeah, see that? I want it. The damn Catholic Church won't let me attack them. How can I... Alright, well, we got a land dag. Let's see what we can get here. Well, the gravel road network. We do need to build a road. The Market Expansion Acts. Promote a member of the clergy. Or we could do support the state. We could do this. You know, let's take a look at our laws. Do we have anything there? Yeah, we wanted that. I mean, I guess we could change this, but yeah. Yeah, we want this. I think we pretty much have all the laws that we want. I mean, if we could take anything away from going to aristocracy and moving towards plutocracy, that would be nice. Yeah, I guess we could change this law. This is getting us towards decentralization. And this would... Oh, noble levies get us towards quality, which I would like. Okay, so we could maybe change to noble levies. Yeah, I like this. Some clubs in Europe have registered members who pay annual fees and sit on the board. Oh, we are amongst the top 10 clubs in Europe on that. Nice. Okay. It's good to have, I am sure, actually. The recruitment law. Regulated naval service. Oh, okay. Naval levy size. You know, I forgot, too, you know, we don't have any cogs in the Navy. But when we call levies, we get all those fishing boats that can't attack anybody but can transport stuff. And this is getting us toward plutocracy. So we got that. No censorship. Air religion. Yeah, I don't really want to do anything with that. Monogamous marriage. Yeah, open borders, gold and silver coins. Yeah, we get that minting threshold. We want to stay on that. Yeah, we like the maximum tax with this one. Oh, we have no policy in education. So maybe we'll do a land dag that'll get us over 50% and just do something like this. Educate the people. Progress to innovative. Get an artist slot. How many artist slots do we have at the moment? We have one. So we get one more. We might do something here. So this will move us 0.1 to humanist. Okay. And then a little bit towards innovative. We're already moving quite a bit towards innovative. Alright, so maybe the education of the elites. Education of the masses. Yeah, we're getting trade advantage from that. I don't want this. Yeah, we're good on this law. And then the minting law, I know we're good on. So I think we'll go for education of the elites. And we will go for education of the people. So we can get a little bit more literacy all around. Which means let's take increase ties to neighbors. Let's raise this up. Yeah, we'll do this. There we go. And now let's ask for a law change. I guess we could have asked for increased taxes, but... So it was noble education. Ah, are you kidding me? Can we not do it? Yeah, this is education of the masses. We want... I wonder if it's because we don't have a law yet. Damn. After all that. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Let's fabricate a casus belli. Yeah, let's take that one. So we fabricated a casus belli. All right. Since Olympiacos won the Champions League, we're the only team outside the top 4 European leagues to win a UEFA competition since 2011. Oh, the other being Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, wow, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Amersfoort is in the wrong place. It's not on the coast there. Oh, I didn't see. You said, oh yeah, the Conference League. Yeah. I saw U, I saw C, and I saw L. I missed the E. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember that one, but I could be wrong. Amersfoort. Where is that? Oh, interesting. It's not on the coast. Oh, so is this is supposed to be on the coast? That's interesting. All right, so now that we have this, or this being our Cassis Belly, all right, so we're gonna have an additional cost for conquering, although we are slightly weaker. Really? Oh, England won't join in. They need one positive reason. Oh, that we have low manpower. So that would be part of it. Damn. But we gotta promise them land. I don't want to give them any of this land. Damn, why, yeah, we have a lot of people here. Make a co-belligerent. So Brabant would go against us. Damn. See if we could. So we're getting plus 39 from England's opinion. Have we maxed out their opinion? We kind of have. Although it seems like we can go higher. Can we use favors in that? I don't know for sure. Well, let's continue to improve relation. We'll wait for our manpower to go up a little bit. We have the Cassis Belly, so we'll continue. We'll have that in our pocket. Now that I praise Olympiacos, we can move to another subject, Italian football. Yeah. It's always it's a tough subject these days. I mean, it is northeast of Utrecht, but not in the place where the game puts it. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna look that up after this. That's fast. I wonder what happened then with their map here. My personal opinion on the downfall of Italian football relies on the decline of the Serie A, but most importantly, Italy falling behind Spain, France, and even Germany in youth academy development. That's probably more to it, because the decline of the Serie A has happened, and now it's on the upswing. But I can see how maybe they've had an issue with youth development. One of our advisors has suggested selling off titles of the Adele to anyone who can afford to pay. It could bring in lots of money and open a way for social advancement for the rich if we do, but it would devalue the idea of the Adele and perhaps upset the existing aristocratic families. Oh, the Adele will lose 15%. I want that money though. We'll take it. They'll get happy again. I'm sorry my neighbors are not cooperating. That's okay. That's okay, Java. Not your fault. It's Brabant's fault. Why would you not be supporting me, Brabant? The town of Den Haag has grown rich and prosperous, and the people there are disappointed that they have not been chosen as the seat of the current Landtag. The representatives of Den Haag demand compensation and a guarantee from us, securing their interests for the future. They are threatening to leave if their demands are not granted. Yeah, we can give them one urban parliament seat. We'll gain 25 support. Oh yeah, I mean, I'd rather the Burger region not lose 20 support. Could we possibly still get this? Oh yeah, no. Well, the Adele are already pretty pissed, so we'll let it be. Italian players no longer are the backbone of Serie A teams, but they settle for the scraps. Oh yeah, of the cursed EPL. Yeah, I understand you cannot field clubs with domestic talent only, and foreigners are now an integral part of football teams, but I think we've overdone it with old farts from abroad. Greece is also trying to solve this and give more time to local talent to cultivate players. Yeah, for the national team. I mean, I think it also just has to do with one, let's not forget. The Serie A had a very big problem with match fixing. So I think the match fixing deterred a lot of talent for a long period of time. You also had 13 years of Juventus winning the league, which, I mean, that does stifle the progress of all the other clubs when you have over a decade of the same winner. And so, you know, it gets to a point where you talk about youth development. I'm sure a lot of the clubs stopped at a certain point investing as much in youth and more in, you know, we got to get any player available in order to compete here. So I think that had something to do with it. Oh, we got to add more research. So we added a bunch of stuff for armies. Actually, is there anything else research that would give us manpower? Not that I see. Oh, you know, it is probably about time we got some bureaucracy, so we'll do that next. Maybe this. And get the Hulk. Local food, production speed, monthly development growth. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay, let's do this. We might use that cabinet action. Oh, and then the pound lock canal, local proximity, yes. Ah, no, what do we do? So we'll go for that. Damn it, where were we? We're under banking, right? Yes. Then can hire privateers. Trade maritime advantage. This is all good stuff. But let's double check what we're missing under Renaissance. Oh, we have a whole... Oh, yeah. Look at this. All this over here. Commission art. And get the theater. Why not? Rights of the nobility. Cast the spell like creation speed. Okay. We might use one of these. You know, I just want to get a theater. Oh my god, come on. Alright, we'll do that. It gives us 5. And then, this is the one we started with here. Okay, yeah, Navy morale, blockade efficiency. Some basic stuff here we gotta get. Navy initiative. Oh, construction speed. War score cost, we'll do that. There's a lot of stuff here we should go for, but we have a good amount on the list now. Let's see. Another notice I found is that they are obsessed with a solid defense and settle for 0-0 games. Yeah, they've been doing that since I was a kid. They scored 1 against Bosnia. Could have made it 2-0 many times, but failed. And then they stood. Yeah, it's like that's just the Italian style of play right there. The Italians are the ones that kind of invented the bunker defense. It's one of the reasons why I've always not been so big on Italian football. I mean, the league was great when I was a kid, but like the national team is just so defensive all the time, even though they have such great offensive players. The army is in many ways the most influential internal force in Horn, and the members of the Landag who come from and are loyal to this influential organization have been persuaded to vote in favor of the current proposition. Yeah, this isn't going to pass. I'd rather take the army tradition. It was back then, though, before we reclaimed the land. Oh, okay. Yeah, going back to Amersfoort. Red card in 49th minute, playing with 10 players away. Yeah, their fate was sealed there. They tried a few quality counterattacks, but you know how modern football goes. Yep. Oh, it was pretty close to where the river is now. Oh, okay. I see. Interesting. Yep, the issue failed. We kind of knew that was going to happen. Minus 20% antagonism. Okay. I wonder if when we get... We already have a pretty good relation with them. Yeah, if we get an alliance with Brabant, then maybe they won't join in here. We eventually need to take Brabant. But we could start here, and we could start taking everything up this way. And then once we're very big, cut off the alliance and then go after Brabant. To kind of use them to our advantage now. So once we get another diplomat, we'll be able to do that. Oh, I mean, it's not completely accurate, of course, but it's somewhat good. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, when this stream is done now, I want to look up the actual map, see what it looks like. Under Mancini, who left them for Saudi Arabia, Italy won the Euros. Yeah. This is a very different Italy with young players, some of whom now became elite, like Fratesi, Chiesa, yeah. Donnarumma. Chini's Italy played a more entertaining form of football. It's no longer satisfied with 0-0-1-0. Yeah. Yeah, but he's never going to stay very long, unfortunately. He does like to move around quite a bit. All right, we're starting to get some good maritime presence. Oh. We bring sad news. Helveg Estradater has died at the age of 62. She was our ruler's mother. Aw. Alright, let's take a look at the maritime presence. Yeah, so it's looking a little bit better. Although we are working on this too. So we're starting to get this up a little bit. Yeah, and control is going back up, because these guys are at the 70s at one point. We have pretty good control on all the land that we own, but it's just because we own a very small amount of land. We have a little bit more manpower now. Oh, we don't have a diplomat. Anyway, the good thing is that apparently Italy went full Nuremberg trials. They sacked the president of the Football Federation. They'll sack the entire FIGC, and they're clearing the rot. Yeah, this makes me very happy. I mean, they should. If everybody doesn't lose their job over 3 straight World Cup misses, I mean, honestly, what does it take? All right, so let's get Brabant on our side. What are we missing? Our opinion of Brabant is greater than or equal to 0. Wait, what? Their opinion of us... Wait, what? Our opinion of them? Wait, what does that mean? Okay, I mean, I'm Holland. My opinion is fine. Like, what the hell? So we can do a defensive league. I actually don't know what this means. Our opinion of Brabant is greater or equal to 0. How do we increase our opinion? I don't think... It's not talking about culture. I haven't seen this yet. We have high opinion. Because we have the check mark here. What does the opinion need to be at? It will cost 1.28 diplomatic capacity. Ooh, we would be over diplomatic capacity also. Might not be able to do this. Greece's last World Cup was 2014 Brazil. We got knocked out by an amazing Costa Rica on penalties. Yeah, Costa Rica at that time, Costa Rica was a solid team. What happened with Costa Rica was they relied on their old generation for too long. And then they didn't have a young generation coming up. And so they've kind of fallen back. But there was a point, man, where Costa Rica was a very strong team, actually. People didn't realize it because they don't really pay attention to North America, but yeah. FIFA is kind of a corrupt organization, yeah. A little bit. Imagine this is the military IG icon, King Ham. We need wars. We need to unify before France decides to eat us. Yeah. That's basically what most of this run is about. We need to get bigger so that France doesn't take us. WCYD. What could you do? Yeah, round of 16. Yeah, Costa Rica had a good run that year. The Duchess of Brabant is a Japanese noblewoman from the Oda clan. Wait, oh, really? I didn't... Oh. Wonder how this happened. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, she clearly converted. Yeah, yeah, your opinion. Yeah, our opinion. But, I mean, how do we... Where is that? Open her dynasty. Yeah, it's not going to show me much more than that. One of our advisors has suggested selling off titles of the Adele to anyone who can afford to pay. You can bring in lots of money and open a way for social advancement for the rich if we do, but it would devalue the idea of the Adele and perhaps upset the existing aristocratic families. Yeah, no. We actually can't afford the Adele, losing 15% more, so we'll take this and bring them up a little bit. Pretty sure that's the Oda. Oh, yeah, yeah, her first name is Oda, not the dynasty. I mean, I think you might be right. Maybe not. Oh man. I mean, she's definitely got some good administrative ability. Oh yeah, and we can't look at her parents either. Oof, she's 72. Damn. All right. Well, I mean, we could try to increase the military a little more. You know, we could get... I've wanted to also build one of these guys. We could do that now. Let's... Oh, you know, before I do it, this is what I did last time. It's just to take 8 manpower. Okay. So let's do that. Hey, Glitch. Hello, hello. Yeah, EU5 and discussion of World Cup. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. That's what we do here. That's what we do here. Open diplomacy map mode. Opinion lenses. Ah, come on, come on. What are we looking for? Yeah, look at that. We have pretty good opinion all around. I would like to take these guys this episode. Hover over Brabant. Oops. Yeah, but I don't quite know what we do to fix it. Like, I don't know how to increase our own opinion. I guess unless we just have to wait for this. Yeah, I think we just have to wait. Yeah, right? I think that's what it is. See you in 10 years. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just kind of have to wait for the decay of this stuff. The Netherlands has an infamous place called Urk. Before we reclaimed the land, it was an island. Connecting it to land is still one of our biggest mistakes. Oh, where's that? Oh, yeah, it doesn't show up here. Oh, yeah, maybe we get some kind of other agreement. Yeah, I suppose if we formed a defensive league. Yeah, we could try to do this. Let's see, yeah, let's see what that does. Why not? Ah, we got the bureaucracy law. Let's take a look at some of those. So centralized or decentralized? Yeah, we'll take this. So we got a centralized bureaucracy. Where are we with that now? All right. Yeah, also maybe raising the Hollandish opinion of Catholics, but I have no idea how to fix that. We've been doing a lot of stuff toward Catholicism. I would be surprised if the Hollandish opinion of Catholics is low. I wonder, though, if we can see... Yeah, that agree. Yeah, you're on to something there. So defensive league together, but we still have to wait. Actually, if we wait 1 year, the decay will bring our opinion positive, because we don't have another diplomat to do another agreement with them. But if we wait 1 year, maybe it'll be okay. With the generous liberties we have granted our merchants, we have ended up with a situation where people simply do not want to do honest work anymore. Ah, jeez, and we lost some money. Oh, it's in the middle of the sea now. It would be north of Amersfoort now. Oh. Oops. Yeah, they... Oh, unless it's like maybe this thing here. Maximilian is tired of fixing everything. Well, we haven't fixed much yet. We've gotten closer to what we want. I'm also leaning on the fact that we were... So yeah, we're a bit stronger than them. Oh, because I wonder now if now with a defensive league Brabant won't join in. We bring sad news. Constantin von Limburg has died at the age of 59. He was the general of our army. His late lordship died while the army was camped in Amsterdam. His valiant attacks will be missed by our troops. Alright, we need a new general. Oh man, this guy would make a good admiral. Ooh, a bold fighter. Here we go. Let's get plus 20% initiative. He doesn't have great stats, though. I'll still take it, though. Yeah, let's do Count Lubert. It still is a fishing village, but it also imports a lot of drugs in the current age. Oh boy, we gotta find that place then. You don't say. Wait, 25th March is Greek National Day, celebrating 205 years since the Greek Revolution against the Ottoman Empire. Oh, nice. Greece becoming the first truly independent nation state in the Balkans. Ah, nice. Congrats, congrats. Is there anything specific you do to mark the day? Is there any, like, specific traditional thing that's done? I mentioned Haiti earlier in respect to the World Cup. Haiti was the first country to send help to Greece. Despite being an impoverished country of former slaves, they supported the independence of others. Oh, that's fascinating. I didn't know that about Haiti. Haiti has a very fascinating history. All right. So let's try to get another. Oh, no. Yeah, let's get one more armory going. So we're maxed out on armories. It'll get us more manpower. Honestly, I would like to get the Davy up to 20. By assisting our Adele in confining the serfs to their lands, we have greatly enriched the landed aristocracy. A wealthy Adele is one that can devote time to life's higher pursuits, and the lesser sons of any house of respect will count a great number of loyal and able artists, administrators, or other men of quality among their scions. Some are quite eager to pay the state back for the service it has done to their families. One of these, Thomas van Breda, has recently arrived at court to offer his services. Ooh, certainly pretty adept at military. We eat some traditional dishes, and there's a massive military parade every year, yes. Oh, very cool, okay. Which puts the Trump's military parade to shape, by the way, yeah. I mean, that's very cool. I'm sure it's very nice, but to be fair, it doesn't take much to put Trump's military parade to shame. So. Your Grace, the son has been born to Duke Jan II von Avesnes. Alright. Are these the only two? We're not gonna name somebody Richard. I guess we'll go with this. Wijdi. Wijdi. I know that's wrong, but that's what I'm going with. Alright. Alright, have we made any bit of dent on iron? No, the price is going up. I think we maxed out... Yeah, we maxed out here. Oh, it's not fully hired up. And it's just about hired up here. We could build more here. Yeah, we just need more money. The Strait of Hormuz is getting out of hand, huh? Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. It's just like... It shows you how inept the people running the US government are right now. I mean... To not know this is what was going to happen. It's just like, yeah, this is why nobody really went to war with them before. I mean, this isn't the only reason why, but... And I'm sure there are many people in the military who warned of this, but... It's just like, at every turn, with everything, foreign and domestic in terms of policy, it's such a... It's such an exploration into what experience and expertise gives you. Like, across the board in so many things in life right now, it's like expertise is so undervalued. We saw it during COVID when it came to like doctors. We see it actually, just even forget about COVID, even now, like people will trust some rando influencer on the internet who say take this herbal thing over a doctor. And so same thing now, like you have all these people with expertise in like foreign affairs and stuff, but we have the most inept people running things. And now look, just absolute chaos. As soon as the gold in the casket rings, the rescued soul to heaven springs. The practice of promising absolution from earthly sins in return for money has been highly favored among Catholic followers, or at least among those with money to spare. They are forgiven for all of their sins and are not even required to give up their vices. However, this practice has raised eyebrows among the Hollandish Geestelijken, who are uncomfortable with the idea of the Pope enriching the Catholic Church in such a manner. Instead, they claim that Christians must show true repentance if their sins are to be forgiven. As Duke Jan II van Avesnes grows older, the disputes on the matter grow more personal. He has sinned just as every duke must to keep their rule secure. How best then should he acquire forgiveness? Yeah. Indulgences are the easy option. Repentance is better. Yeah, I don't want to go into... What's their opinion of us right now? Yeah, we'll lose 15 opinion. I don't... We're going to have to take out a loan if we take this. We'll take this. After the situation in Iran, I'm doubling down that the Greek military can successfully defend the country against the United States invasion. Where is the guy that claimed the Texas National Guard can take us? Well, I mean, the thing is... Well, it depends on, like... What do you mean by taking? Like, we did take out their entire central government. The problem isn't that we weren't able to take the country. The problem is we took out the entire central government. Somebody new came up in this place, and we didn't think of the repercussions. So I think, like, the U.S. has the military capability, right? But, like, you know, like, we took out the Ayatollah in a day of bombing, but, like, to think there's no aftermath or repercussions to that, which is what we have now. There's a reason why you don't do that. You don't go take out the central government of a country like that. So in terms of, like... I don't know if Greece would be able to defend against a U.S. invasion, but I don't think the U.S. would know what to do. The U.S. wouldn't know what to do after the invasion, I guess is what I'm saying, which has been our track record forever. Trump is pulling all the levers at the same time. Yeah, it's just crazy, right? South Park put it, Pete Hegseth, yeah. This administration is the most incompetent ever, yes. And by the way, Iran has shut down Hormuz with only a vocal warning. Yeah, it could be worse. This is very true. This is very true. They could easily mine the straits and close it permanently, and then you'll have to go and minesweep the entire strait. Yeah, to not think about, like, this is the repercussion of that is just insane to me. They could also go mad and start damaging Saudi and Gulf state oil installations, causing a massive oil crisis globally. The only reason neither of these happen is because Iran is hoping for a quick end. Yeah. We took out the Ayatollah. USA. Where was the Ayatollah? Oh, in his home. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. All right. When is this going to expire? So we got 3 years to get this together. Erg. But they can't close it permanently. Closing the strait is very much in doing down, but I'm taking you with me. Yeah. Yeah. But that's the thing. That's the situation they've been put in, right? Like, they're like, you are, if we're going to go down, you're going to go down with us. I mean, even in, like, was it, I forget if it was Trump's address yesterday or a press conference he did. He's like, you know, we're working, we're speaking with them, we're working things out. And then, like, 2 seconds later, he's like, we're going to bomb the hell out of them. It's like, which one are you doing? It can't be both. Like, no wonder they don't want to work with you. With the florin reaching our court, many merchants are requesting that we start mining this new coin, labeled in Holland as the Guilder, in the hopes that this new coin has more monetary value than the previous one. So, we'll lose 2.5 inflation. Oh, actually, we do need to lose some inflation. Okay, that's good. We gain 10 towards capital economy. Oh, that's a good option. Yeah, we'll do this. All right, we now have the diplomat. Let's see where we are here. Yeah, Brabant, come on, man. They have an alliance with them. Yeah, see, the problem is here, I don't want to give England land. I mean, what if I gave them part of Brabant? Yeah, hold on. Actually, what do we need again for the Netherlands? So we need like 17 other locations. See, we don't need all of this. Right? Like, there's definitely 17 locations. So what if we gave Great Britain some land in Brabant? Who else would be in this war? All right. Damn. So I don't know what I want to do here. Iran relies on that oil money. After this is all over and done, Iran still needs that money. Yeah, but the problem is we've basically put Iran in a place where they're facing, like, at least the leaders of the country, like, non-existence. So, like, if that's the situation you put them in, the value of having that oil money when it's done doesn't matter anymore, because they're facing, we're not going to be here when it's done, at least the leadership. As I said, the only reason they are not going full is because they do not want to face retaliation and ruin their own exports. But if this continues, they'll be forced to do something like it. Yeah. By the way, I open the news even now and I see Iran mass bombing Israel. That is weird. I thought Bibi said he destroyed 50% of Iran's missiles in the first 24 hours. They must have legendary stockpiles or some magic tree that spawns. Yeah. Bicontinental ballistic missile somehow. I know, right? Something doesn't quite match up there. The most south province of the Netherlands is called North Brabant. You're thinking of the same solution as the Dutch of old. It's split in two. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, okay, we gotta take something. Let's get England in on this. How on earth, though, would we be weaker than them if we have England coming in? Now, also, do we want to make them a co-belligerent? Taking locations from a co-belligerent country in a peace treaty will have the same cost as the war leaders. A country that is called into war as a co-belligerent will be able to call its own allies into war. See, I just don't get, though. I'm worried about this saying that we're weaker. So in ally, see, I don't. It's not factoring in England. It's just factoring us. Oh, I see. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, now... yeah, now. Now we're stronger. But we're gonna have to give England some land here. Europe got screwed again. The developing countries in the third world are suffering the most. It's gonna overpay for oil, unlike Europeans, for example. Yeah. 20 price tag hike. So thanks for that. At least it's not during peak winter. Thousands of people could have lost their life. Yeah. Oh, not the most south, but middle south next to Belgium. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna lose this Casus Belli in about 2 years. We're not at full manpower. We do have England on our side here. Let's do it. Alright, let's raise the treaties honored. Ah, England have honored our treaties and joined our invincible armies in the war versus all those people. Alright, let's raise the levies. Clearly we don't need to raise any naval levies. We'll wait for all the levies to be raised. We're no longer in a defensive league, as Holland are attackers in a war against Brabant. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Do you know who's having a blast, though? Putin. Yeah. Earlier this year, Ukraine managed to cripple a lot of the Russian oil refineries, which caused a massive drop in half the exports they were making. Due to the price hike and no more Patriot missiles going to Ukraine, he's recuperated all his losses, yeah, and is already making a profit. Amazing strategic planning there, Russia winning big. Yeah, I know. I don't believe my president wanted Russia to lose that war. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Alright, you guys go there. There we go. Alright. So let's do this now. Oh! Did I massively overswing? I missed the 2-hour break mark by 9 minutes. Apologies, everybody. Oh my god. I got so wrapped up in what was going on. Whoopsies. Apologies, everybody who got stuck on ads during gameplay there. Whoops. Alright, well. we will continue. Alright, we do need to look at our army maintenance. We'll bump that up. We can afford it. In fact, we can keep inflation where it is at the moment. Now, fort maintenance. Oh, are we really gonna possibly lose this? Why? I mean, what do they have in this army? Maybe it's because we didn't have the army maintenance up. The fort maintenance... Well, just in case. Alright, I guess we're gonna see what happens here. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Yeah, I put cavalry on the flank, but it's massively... man, that was so stupid. I didn't realize that's what it did. My flanks are gonna collapse. Oh, Jesus. That was such a stupid mistake. I hope you don't mind random facts about the Dutch once in a while. I find them interesting during your play. No, I love it. I love it. Especially, I mean, especially during our Holland run. Absolutely. Keep them coming. I absolutely love getting historical background stuff in these games when I play. I love it. Raise your military spending. Yeah, you have half the morale. Yeah. I mean, I thought of the military spending, but damn it, I didn't... I shouldn't have gone into this battle so soon. Oh, their center has collapsed. Oh my god, we actually won that. Yeah, look at that. We got our little cannon guy now. Are you guys gonna send us any soldiers anytime soon here? I certainly hope so. Yeah. Well, I think the reason why I won is because I just have much stronger military units. I mean, we did a lot of work building up our standing army. We have cannons here. So I think that's what did it to us. But if they had been of equal strength, I think we would have been screwed. So that's the thing. I think we have a pretty strong army right now. Now, while we do this, let's take a look at... yeah, weapons are a little bit more expensive. Firearms. So is the Netherlands fixed? Wait, what do you mean by fixed? Like predetermined to like win or something? No, I think it's because I have very strong units, standing army units. I also have there's another tech we got. If we look at the yeah, we also get plated knights now as levies, which are very strong. So I think that's what did it for us. Oh, used to be unplayable. England would roll you. We fought England quite a bit, actually. And even France. I think it's just about how you play it. What I find is, and I don't know how much of it was changed in the update or not, but you really have to park yourself on these wetlands here. And England and France will get a penalty, an attacker penalty. And you just kind of pick them off that way. If you can keep the war score somewhat around 0, you can piece out of the war by just giving away war reps and giving them some money. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. And, you know, anytime we took somebody, we had to get rid of get rid of them as subjects. But that's pretty much what's done it. Oh yeah, so the firearms, we could use more. So I wish it would tell us what actual... What are we spending here? Yeah, the weaponry. I suppose we can make weaponry a little cheaper. That would be pretty cheap to build, too. Wait, why can't we build it here? Oh, we can. Okay. Yeah, so we'll build one there. How are we doing on iron now? I might play EU5 again after many months. Yeah, you definitely should. The 1.1 update did a lot for the game, so I definitely would recommend it. If you haven't really fully dived into the 1.1 update, I would recommend it. Ooh, alright, we got this stack here. Where would we get... Is there anywhere around us we get any type of... Maybe we just go camp out at the capital here. Is this... Oh no, this isn't even us. But we do need to take that army out. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting some English military. They outnumber us, but... Yeah, that's what I thought. We are stronger. Ah. Oh, there we go. Took them. Let's go. Oh, that navy's in port there. Yeah, so let's take that back. One again. I love her little cannon now. In our state, intellectuals do not stay cooped up in their homes or waste their time on strange theoretical concepts at secular institutions. Rather, they attend monasteries and use their gifted minds for the good of all that is holy. In practice, this means that we are blessed with practical knowledge from our religious institutions for the good of the people, the state, and our faith. Well, we got high satisfaction the Gistelage can already. Rather take the research progress. Alright. Yeah, so we're going to have to take all of Brabant here as well, so that we can give England's... Oh, is this Brussels? Ah, oh, I want to keep that, though. Man, what do we give England? See, it'd be nice if we took all of this. Maybe, maybe we give him this little thing right over here. All right. So we got that. Let's go take this city there. Yeah, this alliance with England is finally working. The first alliance we had with England did not go that great for us. So this is good. Oh, let's send our ships in here. Spent all this money on these ships. Look at that. So we'll stay camped out here. Yeah, blockade this port. All right. This will be a big win for us if we can get this war. Yeah, Pam Bondi is gone, and now the chief of staff of the army. What a mess all this all is. I know, I saw that with Pam Bondi. Once again, I don't understand why anybody works for that guy. She did everything for him. To the detriment of her own reputation. She did it all. And then in the end, he fires her. Like, that's what happens to everybody that works with this guy. I don't understand why anybody works for him or goes to bat for him. It's just insane to me. Everybody thinks, oh no, you won't do that to me. Like, please, 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 please. Oh hey, LaPlace, what's up? What's up? Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. Good morning to you. All right, so we'll speed this up a little bit. Oh, damn, I forgot. We're gonna go here, take this plot of land so that we can get a food connection going. Those oil in Indonesia, Philippines are already finished. Yeah, that I don't know about. All right, so now we'll go over here. Oh wait, we don't have. How did we lose that? Oh, well, we're still getting. I don't know how we lost that. Look at our Navy not taking any nonsense anymore. Alright, what we're gonna do is you guys hunt navies. Do that all through here. Oh yeah, she was taking hits left and right. Yeah. I was looking at Marjorie Taylor Greene, seeing his betrayal to her, and I was like, yeah, that won't happen to me. Yeah, exactly. Like, all these people, like, not me. He likes me. He doesn't care about any of you people. I mean, literally, every single person who's ever worked for this guy ends up, like, being like, no, don't work. This guy is awful. Still in $1 price. The government subsidized it. We only use 10% of our oil from the Hormuz Strait, so we don't really depend on that. All of our energy and gas are produced by ourselves. That's good for right now, then. All right. Hey, Navy. Hunt navies. You got one right there. You're letting navies just move through. Why do I have to do this for you? All right. Well, I missed the hour break. Luckily, I've got the bottle of wine here with me. And we'll polish that off. All right. We have actually a decent budget right now, so let's get the rest of the inflation down. I do wonder what spurred the movement to the right that is felt across the entire world. Yeah, there does seem to be something like that happening, right? Like that's the crazy thing too. It's not just in the United States. There seems to be a far right movement happening in every corner of the world right now. For some time. I was thinking about that too for a while. A brilliant Flemish inventor from Flanders has come to seek our patronage after a falling out with the monarchy. The inventor has been described by some as one of the great minds of this age, producing many mechanical and chemical inventions beyond the understanding of most others. Damn, I mean, I could use the prestige, but I don't really care about Flanders having a high opinion of us, because I'm going to go after you guys soon. But we could use plus 10 prestige. Don't start, yeah. Oh, Heezy, hello, hello. Are you excited for the Vicky 3 changes? By the way, your Vicky 3 tutorials have been very helpful. Thanks for them. Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. Thanks for coming in to say so. I appreciate that. Very cool, very cool. I'm glad they're helpful, and thanks for the support. Yeah, I am super excited. I am super excited for this update. I think what's cool is I was like, I'm always excited for a Victoria 3 update. But I have to say, the more I'm reading in the dev diaries, the more I'm getting excited about it. I think that this new the naval combat system, and then the whole way in which you build ships now, I think is going to be very cool. And I think it's going to change a lot of how you play the game. So I'm really excited for it. And then the whole, the new character system with like the kind of pool of characters you'll have, I think that's going to be a really fascinating thing to play with. It's going to change a lot of the way that you interact with your interest groups. So yeah, very excited. How about you? Programs are so useless and hotspots for corruption. Right, we got a bit of money here. Where do we want to go with it next? I mean, we could keep trying to combat the price of iron here. Have we made any progress on that? Actually, you know what else we could do? I keep pushing it off, but, oh, a dye maker. We can build more marketplaces here. So we'll do that. You know, eventually we could use a road over here, but our generous policies allowing people more freedom of speech have created a fertile breeding ground for promising new ideas. Some of the prominent new thinkers might become great men who will eventually leave our nation with a lasting legacy of intellectual growth. Okay. The Poundlock Canal. This we could really use. Local proximity speed. Yeah, like, we could use that here. Oh, Rotterdam is a rural settlement. Oh, yeah, well, we're getting a lot of clay from here. We might want to keep it that way. Oh, wait, no, I was thinking of here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I will bid you farewell now. All right. Thanks for hanging out, Maximilian. Always good to chat with you. I know it's pretty late for you, so get some rest, my friend. Get some rest. I'll see you next time. Why can we not... Oh, we can't build it in a town. Oh. Let's build it in a rural settlement. Hellas 2004 remains the best underdog story. Yeah, Hellas Verona. That's right. Oh, you know this war wouldn't start if not for the one country that currently invading Lebanon. Yeah. Like the UN should invade. Yeah. The character changes are definitely big. I've been playing with Morgenroth. Oh, nice. And Better Politics mods. Now I can't play the game without them. Morgenroth is so much fun. Morgenroth is a very fun mod. We did a Morgenroth, like a 2-episode Morgenroth series on the channel here. Usually when I like finish a run, but then there's not enough time to start a new run before another update comes out, we'll do some mod runs. So we did 2 episodes of Morgenroth as Switzerland, and that was a lot of fun. Though it does kind of seem like there is a massive amount of stuff to learn from Morgenroth. It is amazing how much they put into that mod. Yeah, that is a fun one. Oh, Hellas Greece. Oh. Ha! Hellas Verona was named after us by nerdy historic students. I didn't know that. Oh, yes, 2004. Yes. Oh, I get you now. Yeah, that is one of the best underdog stories ever, actually. That was such a tournament. And they beat Portugal. Yes. Agreed with you on that one. One of the best underdog wins in modern football. Why America adamant on defending that rogue? Yeah. You and me both, my friend. I have no idea. Alright, so we're at 100 war score. Though, I doubt we're going to be able to take everything I want to take. Wait, what's this? I can't take this? Yeah. So we gotta take more stuff. So we'll just keep going. Uh, I don't want to lose our progress here. I guess I'll let them take that. How many more, like, troops do they have? Oh, that's their last bit of troops. So we defeat them, and then it's all done. Oh, there you go. I like how people like Taylor Green and Tucker call out the liability only for people like Fine and Graham defend that blatantly said they defend that country compared to America. Yeah. I mean, that is something entrenched in America. I don't quite know. Oh! We are in the age of discovery. We are in the age of discovery. Ah, the quest for the new worlds. Colonial range. I would love to do some colonization. Create New Amsterdam. For obvious reasons. But I feel like the military focus is really what I need. Dynamic core. Yeah, I'd say I don't think we need any of this stuff. I mean, not that we don't need any of it, but it's not the priority. Ooh. Iron output. I mean, that would be good. See, though, if we could get an overseas thing. Did you know in Utrecht we have this thing called a Visdoorbel, fish doorbell? People can watch a stream, and when fish come, they can ring the doorbell and let the fish through the waterlock. Oh, that is cool. Every spring, fish pass through the rivers to spawn. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. I love it. Oh, raid! Oh, thank you, thank you! Ah, my sounds aren't on. Hello, hello, Safri. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, Jabba. Jabba knows I'm still working on getting my sound alerts going in my ear here. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. We're playing some EU5. We're playing as Holland, going for the Netherlands achievement here. We just reached the age of discovery. So I'm trying to decide what our focus is going to be. But thank you for the raid. What were you guys playing? All right. We're going to do quests for the New World because I want that. I want it. That's what I want. That's what I want. Played some EU5. Nice, nice. What country were you guys playing as? We are currently... Oh, trying to make the Aztecs. Very cool, very cool. I would go over there, but we haven't quite uncovered that part of the map yet. Nice, nice. That sounds good. I want to do an Aztecs run at some point. Here we go. So right now we are in the midst of war with Gelders and Brabant. We have England on our side as an ally, and so we're just kind of finishing up shop here and taking over locations. I have half of Mexico as my vassals. Ah, very nice. Very nice. What year are you guys up to in it? And I'm making about 150 gold a month total. Oh, man. See, that's what I could use. I could use some gold in my market right now. Yeah, what year are you guys up to there? I don't think I'm even in 1400 yet. Very nice. So making some good progress there. Wait, why are we not getting any artillery bonus? What is this? Oh, we can now do administrative system. Or we can now do Federal Union. No, we don't want to do that. Or it's the start of the 1400s. Okay. The only problem is decentralization. Yeah, we've been doing some work here to centralize everything. So we've made some progress on that. We have some pretty good crown power now because of it. What can we get in this landag here? Increase our control. Ah, we can get a counting house for cheap. That's not bad. That's not bad. Market regulations. Yeah, this is a regular one. Expand gathering industries. Yeah, the fish aren't very profitable. If it was one of our other ones, maybe. No, I kind of want to do this. To get a counting house in Den Haag would be very nice. And that's pretty cheap. Let's do that. And now, what can we do here to get this up? Ugh, tax exemption. Come on. Less taxes from the burgers for 5 years? Minus 20%. I don't actually think we can do that. All right, we'll do this. Lessen the levy obligation. Minus 50%. Well, we're definitely not doing that right now. Yeah, we'll do this. So we're up to 37. You know what? I think we'll let the dice roll, and hopefully we get some events that raise us up, but we'll wait a little bit. Wait a little bit. Boots on the ground seems inevitable. I pray the poor soul of the U.S. servicemen that are the victim of DC foolishness. Yeah. God, I hope it doesn't come to that. I certainly hope it doesn't. But we are not being led by the most competent people. Alright, we've got all of this now. So we really just need this middle part right here. Oh, and this little bit right there. Oh, although we'll... Oh no, we might not get that when we take this. Yeah, we're up to 44. Ah, your grace, a daughter has been born to Duke Jan the Second von of Esnes. Philippa. Let's do... Oh. Well, let's say yes to Philippa. Several members of the Adel have come before Duke Jan II von Aveznes with a proposal. Desperate for more lands and titles, they look with envy towards the Gistelashkin, who own considerable land. They ask that we transfer church land to them in return for a large cash contribution to the Duchy of Holland's efforts. Of course, in the long term, we would lose out on tax revenues from church lands in return for this short-term boost in revenue. All right. So we gained some money. It's always good. Actually, and we could use the 10% satisfaction to the Adel. Let's do that. I think Trump needs this win more than Iran does. Yeah, that's why he claimed it like 10 times already. He really does, actually. His approval rating is so in the toilet right now. He has like supporters starting to turn on him. All right, what are you good at? Okay. Let's give you a military education. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, we don't want to do that, so we'll get rid of that. Worse, they just fire the competent general, as in today Pete Hegg says just fire a general. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that always the answer? Fire the competent people. Good thing about Paradox games is we can roleplay the power fantasy of our country of choice being led by actual competent people. Yeah. Although, since technically I'm the spirit of the nation of Holland here, and I'm leading Holland, I hope we're being led by competent people. I can't guarantee it, though. Depends on your definition of competence. All right, we got the middle portion here. We pretty much got everything except these last two pieces. Yeah, the deep state of Holland is ham for hundreds of years. That's right. I am the deep state. Java, how would I say deep state in Dutch? That's what I am. God. Netherlands seems like such an honorable nation. What would the deep state of the Netherlands be like? like, you only get 99% of your healthcare covered. Is that what the deep state of the Netherlands is? Direct translation is deep stat. But it feels wrong. Yeah. Yeah. You must pay for your own bicycle now, my fellow Dutchman. Pike and shot, alright, is in Constantinople. Alright, when this war is done... Oh, the issue failed. Ah, damn. I don't think we're gonna get it anyway. Peace is imminent. Alright. Let's try to force something here. What is this? Why can't I... Oh. Now we gotta give England something. Yeah, like, let's give them Brabant down here. I was reading the controversial interview by U.S. doctor that talks with the 12 higher-ranking German in Nuremberg trial. One of them are Hermann Göring. Oh, okay. Now, how do I give England land? So what do they want? They want... Which one is Prum? Oh, this one. Okay, they want that thing in the middle there? Okay, sure. You guys take that. We'll take the rest of Antwerp here. Sorry, Brabant. Oh, yeah, they're not going to take that. Now, why can we not take this? I get, because we haven't taken it yet. When is... So peace is imminent. We may get our war goal automatically enforced in the following wars. When 725 days have passed with no contest over the war goal, and it is fully controlled, Holland may get... Oh, okay, we've got a long time. So we're going to take this by the time that happens. So we're going to wait for that. If I could choose, I would call it Schlotterstadt. I mean, Shadow State. Ah, that feels more in the same spirit. See? The Dutch even have a cooler name for the deep state. The Shadow State. That just sounds cooler. That just sounds cooler than deep state. We are the Shadow State. All right. Santander has the New Worlds. Very good. Very good. Yeah, so we have... It would be 725 days. We're only at 50. Okay. I think we can take this before then. A lot of money. I'd like to hold on to the money, though, because when we take this, I'd like to start building things up. And we also might need to use some cabinet actions to integrate. Alright. Though, I suppose we could build something. So we finished... Yeah, we built up the marketplaces. Yeah, we can keep going here. Yeah, now what is the deal with this? Why did we not get anything from this? One of our merchants in the Bruges market has returned home as a pauper after losing every single ducat. He has gone bankrupt, and we will not receive benefits from his trade anymore. Oh, 3 ducats. Yeah, we can pay 3 ducats. Because we have artillery. Now, I guess we only have one artillery unit, so maybe we just don't have enough. Ah, we got a theater. You know I gotta build that. You know, I actually don't know if we are going to get this siege in time. We've got enough siege accumulation. Well, we certainly got our manpower built up during this. Now let's speed it up a little bit. Wait, are we not getting any... What is... Wait, what is happening here? Wait. What is... Wait, what exactly is happening? Oh, okay. For a second I was like, wait, has my army just been sitting not doing anything the whole time? No, 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 they are. Oh, I see, okay. But it doesn't seem like we're getting any siege progress here. Alright. Our Borean are deeply upset at the news that their freedom of movement is to be further restricted. In fact, there have been massive revolts across our country because of this. Perhaps if they took the time to care for their personal hygiene, they would not be so revolting. Damn, what the hell? Oh, come on, we lose 50% pop satisfaction in Alkmaar. Why do we gotta have that? Oh, Shadu as Shadu. Wait, where was that? Was that in the event that just happened? Oh. Oh, the deep state thing. Yeah. Oh wait, let me go back up. Ah, okay. As Shadu Stat. See, that just sounds cooler than deep state. I like that more. Oh, here we go. Okay, we took control of the siege, and now we're making some progress. So it'll be close, but we might get it. We might get it. All right, come on, come on. Give us a good roll. We're at 14%. Approaching 400 days. We got about a year left. Now we might end up having pretty low control all the way out this way when we take it. Ooh. Alright, I don't want to miss the last break here, but we reached the 3-hour mark here, so we do have to take a quick 90-second break so that we don't get hit by ads during gameplay here. And I feel bad I missed the last one, so 90 seconds and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back, and we continue. All right, so we gotta. It's gonna be close here. Man. We're getting closer. Navy morale, okay. How are we doing with... Yeah, we've got plenty in the stockpile there. Oh, Willem is of age. I remember when you were just a little baby. Alright, back to business. %. Man, this really is going to be close. Oh, it's successful. All right. Take that last piece. Here we go. All right, let's try to do this now. Now let's give England their little piece. Transfer prim. Wait, what? We're over the war score. How? How are we over the... Oh, the total cost will be 105. How much does this cost? Okay. So if we transfer that, we gotta figure out this truce or this peace treaty here. Yeah, the Casus Belli we took cost 25% more, so that kind of sucks. Okay, yeah, so that's the antagonism. This is the peace cost. What would give us less peace cost that we can give England? Not much. So that's probably the best thing we can give them. But then... we end up leaving Brabant. Let's take a look at RGOs. What would be the best RGO? We need this wool. And sand. Oh, actually, I think we can use sand in our market here, right? Yeah, it is a little expensive. So... Oh, we didn't take the wool. This would actually be... Oh, yeah, we're taking a whole bunch of wheat. So actually... This would be the more valuable spots. Yeah, we get some beeswax. That's nice. I bet none of this is iron. That would be nice. What else can we take here? Pretty much almost eat up Brabant. Yeah, that'd be pretty good right there. And we gave England something. Right? Wait, it says transferring to Holland. Why does it say that? Oh, wait. Hold on. Am I reading this wrong? Like, doesn't that mean this is going to England? We gotta give them something. We gotta give them land. That's what we promised them. I feel like I'm doing something with this treaty wrong. Oh, yeah, wait. This isn't England's flag. Thinking of, like, current day England. Yeah, no, that's not England's flag. Wait, how do I... Wait, are they not in the war anymore? Oh, they left the war. Oh, poop. I hope that didn't piss them off. Why'd you guys leave? Well, can we take the rest of Brabant? Alright, what would be... We get sturdy grains there. Is there something else? Alright, so this is what we would take. Yeah, I think this is good. Can we get war reps from any of these people? I'd rather take the land than the war reps. Alright, I think this is good. Look at that Holland. That is a nice looking Holland right there. Let's see what that does for us here. Oh. We need one location to form the Netherlands. Are you kidding me? Okay. Oh, the wool is... Oh, you know, they didn't actually put it in our market, though. Let's forget about that. Hold on. Can we go to like a smaller war here and take somebody? Who do we have truces with? So we have a truce with Brabant. We can't go with them. We take Frisia. Or these guys. Oh, yeah, we need to bring our levies down. So can we go to war with you guys? Oh, yeah, of course we don't have a Casus Belli. We gotta go through the whole creating a Casus Belli thing. Alright, well... Yeah, we have no stuff. Alright, can we... Let's build a spy network here. I can't believe we're one short. You've got to be kidding me. That is so frustrating. Oh my god. One damn location short. Screw you, Austria. Alright, you guys can return to Amsterdam. What's our control now? Yeah, very bad. Very bad. Oh, Eindhoven. I know Eindhoven. PSV. We gotta get some control in PSV here. Yeah, we have no control in any of these places, so we have to bring that up. What? The following relations... Wait, why? Yeah, see, they're pissed because they didn't get any land, but they left the war. The following relations with us are about to be broken. England is going to break the alliance. Oh, because we're likely the target of a coalition. You're going to break the alliance because, you know, we're going to have to go to war? What the hell is the point of the alliance if you're not around for that? Alright, we got to up our military strength here. Austria has demanded us to return unlawful territory. Nope. Hey, Pablo's joke, hello, hello. Actual Holland, it's 5:40 in the morning right now. Well, welcome. The early morning in Holland. Good to have you here then. Hello. Hopefully in a moment I can say it's 5:40 in the morning in the Netherlands. That's what we're trying to form here. Yeah, Java, tell me about it. Jabba's our resident Dutchman here. Boy. Okay. Now our budget is looking mighty bad. Oh. Yeah, we can bring the army maintenance down. We can bring the fort maintenance down. All right. Do this for now. All right. I'm getting a coalition. We knew that was going to happen, though. Military arms have always been a fascination for men everywhere. They have turned this fascination into concrete ideas that we can use. Awesome. 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 So Eindhoven might be a good place for a local governor. Oh, it's a rural settlement, though? Come on. Really? But then Bosch. Alright, so we would need to upgrade this to a city. But it's also... I'd rather it be out here in Eindhoven. We could turn Eindhoven into a town. Yeah, they have legumes. Yeah, that's right, though. We're not going to get tax base from anything here. So who's the leader of this? So maybe we get Munster on our side, although we don't have a diplomat yet. Oh yeah, our navy, we can go back to patrolling the seas. Tell me you guys are gonna peace out. You know, we need more diplomatic capacity here. We're gonna have to tax these estates a little bit more. We can lower stability investment. All right, we're in the positive. Ah, come on, England. What about France? Well, we're not going to be able to do anything with anybody because we don't have a diplomat at the moment. See, I don't necessarily know what we can do to prevent this coalition when this happens. This always happens with Holland whenever you take any locations. I'm not quite sure exactly what we can do. If we could get a Landag right now, get one of those, like, improve... Oh, Willem! Oh no, not you, Willem! His body has been draped by whom none know, in a white cloth now stained red by his lost vitae. They say he was found by his horse in a clearing in the woods. We know the place they speak of. His face is calm, almost serene. Courtiers reach out to touch. The terrible reality of the situation dawns on all. The cold felt by all is that of death. Damn. He was our heir. And he had such good administrative ability, damn it. Now we got Floris. Let's give you an administrative education now. Aw, man. God, who isn't in the coalition against us? Yikes. Yeah, right? Yikes is right. How come everybody else just has a name and these guys are the Hansa? Hanseatic League. Okay. Like, I would like to upgrade the military because I feel like we're gonna need it. We don't have the money. Oh man. Yeah, we also don't have the manpower. That's just because we're reinforcing right now. Yeah, these cavalrymen. Alright. Ho hum, ho hum. Jesus, like... every little German state that exists. I feel like all of Central Europe is against us right now. Why do you guys care all that much? Because I can't even see everybody. What if I, like, promise not to go after any of you for, like, 50 more years? Well, maybe one of you. I just need one more location. I just need one location for the achievement. Come on, people. Why you gotta be like this? When is our next Landag? in 2 years. I love too that England pieced out of the alliance when they saw this coming. I think we can lower the minting a little bit now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Raise the levies. We're not going to be able to finish this tonight, though. Well, this actually might be a good stopping place here, because I'm not going to be able to go through this whole war tonight. We were like just about at our stopping point for the night. So maybe we'll save this for next week to continue. This will be quite a way to start off the next episode. I mean, we clearly did some good work this episode, but we have some incoming forces. Yeah, a bit of a cliffhanger, right? It is true. It is true, but it is pretty late. It is pretty late. You're once again, yeah, Java, you're like, please tell me about it. It's so late now, it's early. But yeah, we did good here. We're hunting. It's so frustrating. We're hunting the Netherlands achievement. We just have to form the Netherlands. I can't believe after that war, we are 1 location short. 1. I cannot believe that. And now we got this even, you know, at least if we had gotten all of it, we could have gotten the achievement, and then they come in and tear us apart, whatever. But now they're going to tear us apart. Although, we have a pretty strong military, so I guess we'll see how we hold up. We might be able to piece out a lot of these people from the war. Yeah, finally some expansion, but yeah, so close, but yet so far. It's so true. Damn. But it'll make for a good episode next week. This is the Bolivarian army ending a P5. We shall see, right? We shall see. All right, though. But yep, that will be it for tonight. But next time I'll be on will be tomorrow night. So tomorrow night we're going to be continuing the Castile run in Crusader Kings 3. So that'll be at 8:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. But yeah, thanks for watching tonight, everybody. Mauricio, Java, thank you for hanging out as always. Will Ham be able to fight off the coalition? Or will his dreams of expansion crumble? Find out in the next episode. That's right. I should start creating like a like a little montage to play at the beginning of each episode. Previously on Holland Oats. But yeah, yep, that'll be it. But yeah, thank you for hanging out and watching tonight, everybody. Hopefully I'll see everybody tomorrow night. Might be the return of the Purple Void tomorrow night, because it's the Easter weekend, so I will be on the move, but we are still doing the stream. But yeah, Mauricio, I will see you. Thank you for watching. That'll be it for tonight. And as always, be awesome, my friends. I will see you next time.